I'm going to explain in detail what these strokes are. All right? A downstroke. Kind of confusing because it starts down. It starts here at the bottom. All right? If you got it down, can you see all right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So if you start here, what you're going to do is you're going to lift up, relaxing the hand. It's just going to go limp. Think of lifting from here like a puppet, all right, like Pinocchio. You just go limp, hands are by your side just like this. Just relax, no freaky stuff, all right? Okay? You lift from the wrist and then whip down, all right? There's two different types of strokes. You can either accept the rebound, which is the full stroke, or you can squeeze the stick and then it'll stop at the bottom, all right? Those are just two different variations. All right, so we've got the downstroke. You start here, you lift up, and all I'm doing is letting the stick rotate. So the only way to practice that is just literally trying to do it. Now the stick naturally wants to do that. Okay, so all I'm doing is just using my hand to allow it to stop right there. You know, the fingers. The way I explain it is the back fingers are kind of like a gate. Like a noise gate if you're into, you know, sound, or just think of it like a gate in the backyard. If you open it up a little bit can go out. If you open it up all the way, everything can come out. So the back two fingers are kind of like a gate. If I want it to stop at the bottom and control it, you do the same motion, just squeezing the back fingers on impact, it does this. If you want it to go a little higher, open the gate. If you want it to go all the way, open it all the way. See that? Okay, for traditional players like myself, what you do is it kind of starts in this position. Alright? Pretty similar, right? Looks the same. Alright? And then you whip, and on impact, you're on top of the stick, not underneath. We call that the claw. It looks like a pterodactyl or something. Alright? And of course, you squeeze in the fingers. These two here are the gate for traditional. You squeeze in those two, stops at the bottom. It's the same motion every time. It's just, what do you want it to do? It's all up to you with this little finger. All right. So then we've got an upstroke. That's the next one. That's the arrow up. Now, the way Jim Chapin taught me and the way Moeller taught Jim Chapin was you start at the top for the upstroke, because the upstroke is what you're going to be doing after a downstroke or a series of taps. What it is let's say I just did a downstroke, the stick's here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to lift up the hand again, or the wrist, allowing the hand to, you know, relax and fall down. It's going to make the stick come down. That's all I'm doing. Lifting up, allowing the hand to relax. Now you can throw in some force, or you can, you know, barely do it. Now you can also start at the bottom with this, and that's how you get grace notes, ghost notes, and beats like this. It's the same thing. I'm not hitting it. I'm lifting up the wrist for it to do it on its own, see? So I'm starting here. A tap would just be this, tapping from the wrist. I'm starting here, and I'm just lifting up the hand to do the next stroke, and it's coincidentally hitting. See? So a downstroke and an upstroke, you put it together, one motion of this, you get two hits. So you're doing half the work for two notes. So you ever hear guys that play a roll and it sounds like this? Like most high school kids. If you apply the upstroke to it, now you got that second one just as loud as the first one. It's very relaxed, no matter how fast you go. You get it? All right. All I'm doing is going down, up, down, downstroke, upstroke, and then you're ready for the next one. So it's down, lift up to do the next down, lift up to do the next down. The other ones are called taps. Taps are just what they are. That's like tapping on your leg. Right? You've got a controlled tap where you can control all the dynamics, you know, from the fingers or the wrists. It's all wrists and fingers together. Or you can have the full stroke tap, which is bouncing a ball only, meaning that if you take a basketball, you lift up and then whip it, it's going to come back, you follow through, come back. I mean, if you take a basketball and you do this, I mean, what's going to happen? It's going to just fall. All right? You have to have that up and down stroke. Same thing, pitching a baseball. They take the ball, do they do this? I mean, it would just fall down. They have the upstroke, and then, bam, downstroke, up, down. It's the same motion. It's the same thing as cracking someone in the butt with a towel. You know, you have to have that perfect snap. You're doing the Moeller technique right there. You're doing downstroke along with the upstroke. Get it? All right. So, how does this work with the feet? Same exact thing. All right. All you do is just start with a set position, which is, you know, just above the head, which is sticks. All right. I'm going to let the ankle go limp. I'm going to lift up the heel, and I'm going to whip, and then drop the heel. It's going to take the beater off the head, like this. Oh, that's really loose. Okay. See that? I'm not digging it in. That's the same thing as playing like this. I mean, would you play like that around your kid? You're like, you want to play like this, which is the full strokes. Lots of tone, same thing. So in a general playing, it would be this. It's all downstrokes, just tapping and downstrokes. All right. If you're going to apply maybe some accents, tap, 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 upstroke, downstroke. And it's coming all the way back here, you know, the stick. So I'm going from literally an inch off the head all the way to back here. Okay? Same thing here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, upstroke, downstroke, and then you whip your foot. So the upstroke is not a tap. It's just a kind of starting point for your downstroke. It makes that tap before an accent really relaxed. Okay? So let's put them together. So you kind of see how I'm just going through.